Okay, I'm ready with the meat slicer. I'm anxious to try it. And I hope I don't slice my fingers off. So, you have to put it together. That's going to be the hardest part, probably. Here's a little tray. I would think the tray goes over here. So when you cut it, it will go into that. And then what's this for? I don't know. And here's these little, these are going to be the feet. And they're easy because you could tell you just screw them in. So while I screw them in, I'll talk. This morning we woke up and Jamie, he woke me up saying, the clock's out. You know, we have a digital clock, lights up. When we first got married, it was just a regular one. And then as we got older, we had to get the large number ones because we couldn't see it from across the room. All right, so he said, the clock is out. I said, it must have got unplugged. That's all I said. Because I wanted to go back to sleep. Anyway, when we both woke up and figured it out, there was no electricity. The electricity to the house was off. So we looked out the window, and it was snowing and foggy, and we couldn't see any other houses or lights. So we couldn't tell if we were, didn't pay our electric bill. Isn't that what you always think? Well, when we were young and poor, it was like, did you pay the electric bill? We don't have electricity. But we did. I mean, we always pay it, so that wasn't the problem. So then I got a message from Trevor, and he goes, Mom, is your electricity out? Yes, it is. Oh, and here's one. I know, I have one more, and here's the other hole right here. So anyway, everything I was planning on doing when I got up, I couldn't do. For number one, we have a well. If we don't have electricity, we don't have water. You have it for a couple of flushes, and after that, you don't have it anymore. Well, this seems to fit right in these hit here. There's little things here that you can fit, I guess, to if you want to measure your cutting so you don't go off. But this doesn't really attach anywhere. I guess you just put it here. I don't know, to catch the stuff. Oh, those work good. Let me see, would it go under, maybe it goes under here to protect juice from falling. No, it can't, because it has a guard there. This way, maybe. I don't know. It could go under here to collect the juices, maybe. Anyway, my other phone is dead because I have to recharge it. Okay, I bought a whole bunch of things so we can try. It's like a paper cutter. So we're going to try it. Their video on here is so impressive because they are cutting frozen meat. And here I thawed mine all out. So I'm going to have to go get some frozen meat and try. Since I'm going to be handling dead meat, I'm going to put gloves on. Just because I want to look professional. I don't know. I paid $21, but it was from a local warehouse, which is still Temu, but then I had to pay the postage, $2.99. But I figured it was worth it. Because, it's heavy. They had to ship it. Okay. It'll keep my rings clean from meat guts. Okay. I'm all set up. Okay. I went and got more supplies. I got my meat. All right. I told you before how I want to can pickle asparagus and process it. So I'm planning on doing that. And I want a wide mouth jar. Now, I bought special jars that are for asparagus canning, tall and skinny and wide mouth. But they haven't come yet. And Jamie has taken all the wide mouth jars and they're up in the rafters in the garage. I swear, it's so high up. I have to climb to get them, and I don't have the proper clothes on because I don't have good shoes on. I just have slippers, and I don't want to do it. So I'm sure it's the same height, this one, as the wide mouth. But look, they come like this, so that's great because then I can measure and cut it all at once. And I'm going to try. Now, it doesn't show on their little video that they're cutting anything but meat, but I want to try it. Okay, they say when you do your asparagus, need to get a knife, that you're supposed to measure the top of the jar, like right here. Okay. Then if this is still good, you know, after you pop off the end, you can also can these and you put them on the inside. Okay, this is how long I want it to be. Let's check. I want to put him head down like this. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, now I can use this little measurer thing maybe on here. Okay. No, it's going to go this way. So the measurer is not going to do any good at all. All right, it's exactly this length. Now, I'm going to leave them bundled like this. Okay? Because look how easy it'll be. All right, let's try it. I'm in love. I am in total love. Look how fast this is going to be. They were $1.99 a bundle. And so I bought 3 of them because I thought each bundle will be about a jar. And you know, we grow tons of it. But I wanted to try it before we leave. And I'm going to chop these. I'm not going to throw that much away. That would be so wasteful. So, but I've tried cooking the tough ends that, you know, and you can't ever make them be good. I've tried everything. Sorry, but you might have a way. Somebody said they make dog food out of them. All right. I'm in love with this. Okay, now, I wanted to do that first because I don't want to touch the raw meat with my vegetable here. So, put them back in here because I don't want them contaminated or raw meat. Okay. Okay, put that over there. Now, the meat. For the meat, I went and got some frozen because they showed they're cutting frozen meat. So, I got a chicken tender. It tends to slide. So that's not good. You can't do it gingerly. You have to do it forcefully. And they tend to slide when they're frozen. Maybe that's what this is for. Oh, that's it. So it won't slide. But you gotta hold it down. Okay, it works. I'm sure Jamie would be better at it than me. All right. Is it easier than a knife cutting? I don't know. I think this is easier because of, you know, if you have arthritis and the strength in your fingers isn't good. All right. How did I get a wing in here? These are supposed to be all of these cutlets. Okay, now I'm going to try the thawed out ones. See, oh yeah, they don't slide at all. I guess you only have to worry about cutting when you have in a bind and you need to cut the frozen because you don't have time to thaw it out or you want to divide it. But I would suggest thawing it. This is wonderful. Oh. Now I have all my chicken meat cut up for whatever I'm gonna make. Don't know what I'm gonna make with it. Okay, now we're gonna try the beef. Do you think you have to wash this off? It's all raw. I know my son used to be a meat cutter. They could not cut one kind of meat and then cut another without washing it. Okay, I have a frozen steak here. So I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah, look it did it good. But I have a steak here that is just a steak. So, you know how much a pound, just a cheap old little steak is? A pound, $7.49. Horrible. Here's this fat. Let's see if we can trim the fat off of it with it. Oh yeah, okay. Yep, you can. Okay. Here's another little piece. I wish Jamie was here to see it. I'm home alone, you know, and he's gone to his sister's house to read his story oh, this is wonderful, you guys. Look at this. If you're making stew, and look, all of that cutting into the strips. I wonder how thin, like, let's see if you wanted to cut really thin for jerky or for stir fry. Yep, look how thin it'll cut it. This is so worth the price of $21. So worth it. Because we want our lives to be easier. We just had stew Jamie made, so I don't think I want to make more stew. Look at that. Here's that piece, that thin piece. Oh, I want more meat to cut. This is fun. Yep, look at that. Oh, I would highly recommend this. Somebody said they bought a electric knife from Temu and it was horrible, noisy and everything. But I love this. I should have maybe cut it this way so you could see better. I don't have anything else to cut. Boy, and these suction cups, I wish they weren't that good over here by the sink. Because it's not moving for anything once you suction it. I'm a professional butcher now. This is wonderful. Oh, I highly recommend it. Okay, now I'm going to go wash it. I think it'll be easy to wash, but don't get cut. This is tight enough, like if you put it up, it's not going to fall on your fingers. That's a good feature. And so I recommend it. I will link it below if you too want to be a professional butcher with this. Or vegetable cutter. Oh, I have a pineapple. I bet you that would cut the pineapple, the stem off. Bananas. All right, I won't go cutting bananas, but for your processing and canning things, this would be great for if you need pieces. Okay. I think I showed it and talked about it. So, lovely. It's all stainless steel, so it's not going to rust. That's good too.